welcome back to my channel. So, slightly different video today. As you may or may not have noticed, I have a new background in my recent videos, and that is because we have just moved house. So me and my wonderful fiance Stephen have just moved into somewhere that is a little bit bigger, because our one bed flat was very small for us and the two fluff balls. Wasn't it, Cleopatra? So we now have more space, and I have my own office where I can do all my work from, where I can film for you, and where I've got all my perfumes on display. I have chosen the hottest day of the year to film this. She must be even hotter than me with her big fur coat. But a lot of you have asked me to do an updated perfume collection video, so I thought I'd take you through all my perfumes. With moving house, I have thinned them out and sort of consolidated them and tried to make the collection a bit more manageable. So these are all the ones that I've kept. So I'm going to take you through all my fragrances. So I think on the top shelves I've put like my favorites, and then also FYI here on the very top, up here is where I've put all the new perfumes I've purchased recently or that have been sent to me that I've been filming videos on. And you know that every month I do a new perfumes of the month video, so I collect them there each month to do that video. And I've also got my samples of my fragrances. Helps me know how much I've got left of them all, because as you guys know, I make them all myself, fill them all myself, and post them out myself as well. So when you order a sample from me, this is where it comes from, this very room. So here on the first shelf, predictable, I've got my 3 fragrances and my soy wax candles that I make. That's the Firefly Beach one that goes with Aphrodite. So this next cube area, I've got a lot of my designer fragrances. So on the right, probably the brand that I have the most from is Kylie. So I have all the recent releases. Eden Juicy Apple is one I've been wearing at the moment because it's so hot. I needed something quite fresh. Vanilla Utopia. I have Love Best Burning Cherry in a travel spray. I have the body sprays as well. And I have, I think, all the new ones that she's released in the past year or two, plus Vanilla, Eden and Love Fest. And then we've got the Guerlain fragrances. So my favourite, Coconut Fizz, that's now discontinued, that was a big inspiration for my Aphrodite perfume. As you can see, I've nearly run out of that. And then Mandarin Basilic, which is my second favourite from Guerlain. And a little teaser for you here, if you like this, then you're probably going to like my next release that's coming out quite soon. Exciting times. I've then got my Bronze Goddesses, so the original Eau de Toilette, the Eau de Parfum, and then the limited edition Lumiere that they did that has lemongrass in. I really like that. And then also from Estee Lauder, their Serene Sienna and Beautiful Magnolia as well. And then Valentino, so the new release of Valentina in this new bottle, which I have been loving, that just came out, Volscia Viva, and then the Born in Roma Intense, and Born in Roma, the gold as well. Then behind that you can see I've got Viktor & Rolf, so Flower Bomb, which I actually seem to have twice. Oh no, one of them will be the new Flower Bomb version, then Bomb Bomb and Good Fortune. And then we've got Dolce & Gabbana here, so Dolce & Gabbana Forever, another one that if you like this, you'll like my next release. This is another discontinued Orange Blossom that I absolutely loved. I've got the Devotion and Devotion Intense, then Dolce Garden, Dolce Rose, and then a backup of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever. And then from Burberry, I've got Elixir, Burberry Her Elixir, and Original Burberry Her. So next up, Givenchy. So you guys know how much I love Irresistible Givenchy. I have it in the Eau de Parfum, the Hair Mist, a mini, and very irresistible in its new bottle. Also love Ange Demon Le Secret, such hidden gem. And then I also have L'Interdit Intense, which I think has been discontinued. And then from Lancôme, I've had to split Lancôme across 2 shelves. So I have all the Lancôme Idole perfumes, and then La Nuit Trésor Les Parfums, and the original in a little mini of La Nuit Trésor. Then at the back, I just have some decants. That's Paco Rabanne Lady Million and Good Girl, original. And then we've got Versace Bright Crystal, Yellow Diamond, Bright Crystal Absolute, and Dylan Purple. And then Yves Saint Laurent, so YSL Paris, have that in a mini, Paris Intense, and then all the different YSL Libres, And then from Black Opium, I have the original and the new Black Opium glitter. So this area, I've got this little display stand that's kind of, it's probably a bit too heavy to use for this, the perfumes, but never mind. So these are some of my favorites at the moment. So you guys know I love Jimmy Choo. It's my favorite, always has been. The Aerin fragrances, so the limited edition of Mediterranean honeysuckle in the Clementina that came out the other year, and the Chiari version as well. I love them for summer. And then you guys know I love hibiscus palm. I wear it all year round. And then I have original Mediterranean honeysuckle in the travel spray. Miss Dior Parfum, which is so similar to my Empress, and then Blooming Bouquet, and then I do have some left of Absolutely Blooming that's been discontinued. And then My Way Nectar, and My Way Floral from Armani. And then back here there's some more Dior, so Dior Addict, the rest of the Jimmy Choo's, the Jimmy Choo Floral, Blossoms, Eau de Toilette, a backup of the original Jimmy Choo Forever, and also back there I have Elie Saab Le Parfum and Le Parfum Lumière. So moving down, I have some Floral Street ones here. My favourites, Wonderland Peony and the Sweet Almond Blossom one. And then from Maison Crivelli, Hibiscus Mahajad and the new Cœur Infra Rouge. From Ellis Brooklyn, I have Florist, the Miami Nectar and the Guava Granita that I have been wearing recently. And then from Jo Malone at the back, I've just got Nectarine Blossom and Honey, and I think their Rose is in the box there. And then here from Lalique, Lalique Soleil and Soleil Vibrant. Here is Nina Ricci, Little Nina, nostalgic for me. And then Juliet Has a Gun, so the new Miami Shake, Lipstick Fever, Magnolia Bliss, then Narcissa Rodriguez for Her, EDP and EDT, and then Coach Floral Blush and Coach Wild Rose. Here I have this really old empty bottle of Cartier de Lys de Cartier, which I love. I've just kept it because it's just my favourite bottle ever, I think. From Parfum de Marly, I have Oriana. There's some diptyque ones there, but I never really wear them. From Guerlain, La Petite Robe Noire, you guys know I've been raving about that for like 10 years. Aqua de Parma, Rancia de Capri, my favourite from Aqua de Parma. And Lemon Island from Atelier Cologne. I heard they might be coming back in the UK, that brand. From Fleur, Mango Mood, and then from Edinist, Oud Gazelle, their new one, as well as Love. And then here is Diesel Loverdose. And then from Commodity, I have Commodity Juice, Milk, and Paper. I have juice in 2 different versions. I think I also have Commodity Gold back there, and Moss for Stephen. And then back here, I've got Mademoiselle Roche's Couture, and 001 from Bon Parfumeur. Then in this one, I have my one Michael Kors Super Gorgeous, Sol de Janeiro 68, Calvin Klein Euphoria, Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme Intense, that's discontinued. From Gucci, I have Gorgeous Gardenia in Flora, and then Gorgeous Jasmine in that travel spray. And then of course the discontinued original Gucci Flora that inspired my Artemis. Chloe Nomad Jasmine Natural Intense, Nest Lycheum Rose, and then behind it 2 from Parlez Moi de Parfum, Gardens of India, which is my favourite, and then I can never say this, Joie Mauve de Noël, which is great at Christmas. Mango Skin from Wilhelm Parfumeur, Bake from Acro, and then I have like all the La Vie est Belle perfumes from Lancôme, and that cute little mini. Then Escada, I've got Santorini Sunrise and Acqua del Sol, and Midnight Rose from Lancôme and a backup of it. Then this one's a bit crazy. This is where I put a lot of celebrity perfumes. So the 2 Kylie Jenner ones, the 2 Ghost ones, Orb of Night and Opulence. Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy, but it's lost its lid in the move. Mathieu Premier French Flower, that probably should be in a different, that's not celebrity. Then behind here some H&M ones, which I think have been discontinued. A Drop de Izzy. This is Misguided Babe Heat. I have a lot of Sentier fragrances and travel sprays, and then the Ballade in Autumn and Cerulean Bloom, my favourites. Quite a lot there. Those are all the Jennifer Lopez fragrances back there, the 2 Barber fragrances for women, Kenzo Flower Ikebana, that's Kylie, what's it called, Darling. Back there, Billie Eilish number 3, the red one, the Ariana Grande Cloud, Rem, and Rem Cherry Eclipse, and behind that is Love Notes, and then I have some minis of Ghost there as well. Then down here behind my YouTube plaque, I've got the new Fig Porn from Born to Stand Out, and then a lot of my dupes. Here's so the Dialect fragrances and the Dossier fragrances. I have a lot of sample sets. I probably should do a separate video on all my different like discovery sets because there's so many of them. So let me know if you'd like to see that, and I can do that separately because that will take forever. And then down here I have all stock. You guys know I ship out to the UK from home myself, some more candles there. So I have quite a lot of stock as well, which is great to be able to store. So I hope you found that quick tour useful. Let me know if you have a lot of the different, like same ones as me. All of these perfumes I have videos on, so if you're curious you can just search Soki London and the perfume and it will probably come up. And let me know if you want me to do like my sample set collection, and I also have hundreds of samples, individual samples as well. And if you are curious about my next release, do make sure you're signed up to my newsletter and following me on Instagram, because I will start giving some updates about that soon. But that's it guys, so thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!